I'm the only person in the world. Now, close your hand. Okay. And just wait for her. So nothing for any of that. So you can see already she's much braver with you, isn't she? She was quite polite with me because she was like, and you might pop your other hand behind your back. Now, as soon as she stops mooching, so the other hand, yeah. As soon as she stops mooching, you're going to open your hand again.
Doing that?
I know, Dad also has things, doesn't he? Now close your hand.
Sit.
So it doesn't matter if she's sitting or not. All I want is for her to stop mooching, and as soon as she stops mooching, you're going to reward her, and you can toss the reward onto the towel. So as soon as she stops all that nibbling and licking, just wait for her now. So she has to figure out that trying things doesn't work. Okay? The only thing that works is just not trying. Isn't that right? We might be here for a while, but that's okay. So we'll just wait for her. And as soon as she stops now, be ready. So yes, and toss a piece on the thing. Exactly.
Good girl, Luna. Good girl.
So you don't have to try so hard. Good things come to dogs that wait. Now toss a piece on the blanket for her again. Okay. And again. So now she's stopped her mooching, hasn't she? She's like, oh, I can just do nothing. That works.
You hold it open hand.
Doing that.
Pop your other hand behind your back for me. Go. Just wait for her to stop that now. She's like, I'll just lick you for ages. Now reward her, really good. Now this time you're going to do an open hand, okay? So open hand out. If she tries to take the piece of food, you're just going to close your hand. Close your hand. Open your hand. Close your hand. Open your hand. And reward her there.
She's a bit dopey today, isn't she? She's a bit freaky.
Yeah, she's a bit slow today, but is she tired potentially?
She could be. She
Was
has
she
had
out
a big
this
snooze.
There's
morning?
always more people
She
around
was.
this Saturday than them.
Yeah, so there's more going on. Did she have a walk this
So-
morning?
Not yet, no. She was just out in the garden a bit, and I don't know. It's good.
Yeah,
This room can
potentially.
be a bit soporific. It does get quite warm when it's sun.
Now close your hand there. Now what I'd say is move your hand away from her a little bit. So your hand is quite close to her, isn't it? Now reward her there. So if your hand is really close, it's quite hard for them. So you might put your hand out to the side a little bit. Exactly. Now reward her there. So just that little bit of distance can kind of help. And then once we've got the concept, we can move our hand closer or what have you. Yes, and reward her there. Really good. Now this time you're going to do an open hand. Now see the way your hand has come right down again? So hand kind of at your knee. There we go. Open your hand. So open your knee. Yeah. So if your hand there, reward her there now. If your hand is right in front of her face, it's going to be really hard for her to resist that, isn't it? We can make it more difficult. It's perfect. And reward her there. So before she gets the chance to mooch. Isn't that right? So now she's got the concept, hasn't she? She's like, oh, I'll just leave this alone. And again. Perfect, and reward her there. Really good. Now you can start moving your hand down a little bit, but as you move your hand down, keep your hand quite far away. There we go, lovely. Because when we make one set of criteria more difficult, we have to make another set easier. There you go, perfect. Reward her. You can move your hand down about an inch. There we go, reward her there. So we're heading towards the ground now. Okay. And reward her there, lovely, really good. That's much better with your hands now. She's like, I'm not even looking at that hot dog. And reward her, lovely. And right down now. Perfect, and reward